We are doing modern metalcore and we are recording all our guitars, bass and vocals at home. The drums will be done at a studio. What do you think of this? Can this sound professional? How would you approach this? We want it to sound modern and pro. Alright, so first of all, it can sound professional, absolutely. It's a cool workflow and many people I'm working with do it just like that, so that's cool. And how I would approach this, so first of all, the drums, you said that you would do the drums in a studio, so I would believe that they are really high quality drums, so I would not worry about that. I would focus on how you are recording your DI tracks for bass and guitars, so I would do some quality checks of your recordings to see if everything is really cool. Then, based on your arrangement, on your song that you want to produce, we would talk about how many layers of guitars do you really need to record to have the best possible mix later on. Like, do you need to double track? Do you need to quad track? What are you doing with the lead guitars? How many are you recording? And the same thing we would do for the vocals. So what style of vocals do you have? The clean vocals? Do you have harmonies? How many harmonies for the shouts and screams? How are you doing that? Because that's super important. That's like all your recordings, your layers, they will really allow you later on to have a professional sounding mix that's also wide and deep. And then we would move to the mix. So in the whole context of the mix, we would maybe have to reamp your guitars depending on how you are recording your guitars. So we make sure that the guitars sound as high quality as possible. We mix the whole thing. Personally, I would always do a live mixing session where we can look at everything together, so you can be a part of like important decisions of like the volume balance, the whole different effects of the production. You can do that then in real time with me. We can avoid all the emails, which is pretty cool. We do a final master, some revisions, you release it and everybody's happy. That's how I would approach this. Yeah, and if this sounds like a workflow you like, if this sounds interesting to you, then feel free to DM me and we can look at your next production.